And this is where we go.
Zach Parise, second in all-time shootout goals, one of the best in the game since it came in 05. And Howard stops him. That's a lot of confidence right there for Jimmy Howard.
You see that body language of Jimmy Howard after he made that save? Watch Howard here. Watch him. Look at that. Yes, sir, he says. Y'all dang right. And Datsuk, let's see if he can emulate what he did a couple of months ago against Dubnyk. He went to the backhand and went high. Here we go.
Pavel Datsuk. And couldn't beat Dubnyk.
Tried the same thing. Same move, but he didn't make any move to freeze him. Didn't force him to stay still. Unlike Datsuk.
So Charlie Coyle. And Howard stopped him. He was in deep, was Coyle, the former 28th overall pick of the Sharks.
Jimmy's feeling it. He needs a goal. He needs a goal really bad right now. And it's going to be Nyquist, who likes to go to the backhand and slip it through the pads, the 5-hole. I don't know if he can do it with this big guy. His legs are longer than most.
He's been the best of the Red Wing shooter in the shootouts this season. With Detroit is just 3-10. So Gus Nyquist with plenty of speed. Scores!
He did. I'll be danged. He did it. He did that little motorcycle kick to the hop and a great big, with big guy, big 5-hole, I guess. Holy jumping. You could drive a Mack truck through that baby. What a move by Datsuk, or Nyquist, rather. Pominville, their best shooter, almost 67%. Howard stops him. She's over.
Jason Pominville on Howard. He scores.
Well, he keeps his streak going, Jason Pominville. And Thomas Tatar can end this thing. He usually shoots.
So the Red Wings leading goal scorer with 28. Looks to give him the lead here. A lot of juking and jiving, and Dubnyk just waited him out.
Well, now it gets interesting. Once you get past what you consider your top 3 shooters, yeah, Dubnyk did a good job to stay with him with the juking and jiving for sure.
So for the lead here on to round 4, Thomas Vanek.
Well, this guy can score goals.
Yes, he can. Scores! Top shelf.
Did I just see what I thought I just saw? He waved across the top. He did too. Oh my. That's a goal scorer. See him take that stick, go across the top of the puck, bring it back, and then snap it once you get your goaltender moving down up into the top corner, and it's on Riley Sheahan's shoulders now to keep this game alive.
0 for 2 career is Riley Sheahan. On Dubnyk to get the Red Wings even. Oh, and he does!
What a fake. Holy jumping. Woo! He had him going north and Sheahan went south. Ay, ay, ay. That's a beauty.
Former first-round pick shows his great hands right there.
Oh, knuckle did he ever. Wow.
Riley Sheahan of the first goal of the game for the Red Wings. Nyquist is at second. They both have goals here in the shootout. Here's Niederreiter. Hit the goalpost.
Holy jumping. Oh, yeah, yeah. Did the crossbar and the goalpost at the junction, eh? You. Left-hand shot. Went to the blocker side. Yeah. Wow. Wow. And Zetterberg. Boy, could he use the back of the net just for confidence. Ziyad wind up and slap the puck as hard as they can from about 12 feet out.
The last few years, not a lot of shootouts for Henrik Zetterberg. He doesn't like them. That's maybe why.
Oh, boy. why he's shaking his head. Never got a shot, really.
And like Jaromir Jagr doesn't like him, Zetterberg doesn't either, and would prefer not to have to take him. So Chris Stewart, who came over from Buffalo. We're into round 6. Stewart on Howard, and Howard makes the save.
Nice job by Jimmy Howard on that one. He tried to pop it 5-hole, it looked like. And let's see if we go with Stephen Weiss maybe, or Pulkkinen maybe. Yeah, he tried to go 5-hole. Nice job by Howard there. And it will be the veteran Stephen Weiss here, who can win it for the Red Wings.
Not a great percentage, but here comes Weiss for the win. Nope. On to round 7 we go. Trying to open up the 5-hole.
Same as Nyquist.
Kyle Granlund, he's nifty. Missed some time December to January to injury. The Wild really missed him. Good young player. Kyle Granlund on Howard. Oh, he tried that Forsberg move.
He did too. Nice job by Howard there. That wouldn't have been real fun to have to live with that if that one went in. Wow. And Kronwall is going to take a shot. I was thinking about Kronwall. Seems to me, my memory serves me. I don't know what his percentage is, but he's scored some goals in the shootout. Now, it's interesting that they're not going with Abdelkader. I wonder if he hurt that hand.
1 for 3 in his career. Well, they didn't go with Abdelkader the other night, too, that I wondered, because he's so hot.
Yeah.
So here's Kronwall. For it all. Dubnyk stops him.
Wow, what a gamble by Dubnyk, but a good one. And he's asking Kronwall if he's okay. I mean, it's 6'6" plus your long arms and your long goal stick. I mean, he's way out there, and he surprised Kronwall. Holy jumping, what a move.
So now they're down to Justin Fontaine, and the undrafted free agent played his college hockey at Minnesota Duluth. Justin Fontaine on Jimmy Howard. And the main product stops him.
Wow. This is getting crazy. Got to end this thing right now. Coming over the boards, Pulkkinen. Darren Helm tried to go 5-hole again. Darren Helm.
Just his 4th shootout attempt. Darren Helm for victory. On Dubnyk.
Oh.
Did he stop it with his back leg? It didn't get over. A diving Dubnyk made the save.
Are they going to... No, they're not going to. They're reviewing it as we look at it in Toronto.
And off the post.
Off the goalpost.
His leg in the post.
Now, the question I'd have is, where did this puck go off the post? Went up over his leg, but was his leg in the net? And I think they got to review this. Look at this. That puck's in, isn't it? Is it? That puck's in. That puck's in.
It looks
it. That puck's in. This game's over. It's in. There is no question about that. That puck's in the net.
So they're reviewing as they review everything in Toronto, and it looks like the Red Wings have won the game.
I thought that puck went in the net when it went up in the air off his leg. His leg was back in the net. Well, both referees signaled no goal, and they're both on the goal line. But that don't matter. Yeah. That don't. I'm sorry
they've got a good look at it.
Bad
You'd think they would.
It doesn't matter because it's happening at light speed. And what we just saw, I mean, I don't know if we can see that again, guys. I mean, I don't know what else that could be up in the air. There's no black tape. It looks like this puck is over the line.
Here's the call.
Upon further review, the puck completely crossed the goal line.
Bingo.
We got a good goal, Detroit.
Bingo.
Red Wings win it.
Wow.
And they mob Jimmy Howard.
Wow, I guess so. Holy jumping. Oh.
Darren Helm with the game-deciding goal. 2 for 4 in the shootout. Look at Mrazek on top of the pile. He's a